I'm just responding to Tyrus Prince, man. You are absolutely welcome, sir.
I'm looking a hot mess and I don't even care. I was beginning to slide back and get discouraged. Like, yesterday I was like, man, I might need to get a job because I know I got to get this EP. I got to get my first video out by December, early January. And when I tell you, like, I told y'all that, like, the beginning of this year, I decided to step out on faith and do my EP. And I did. I did my EP, and I did it from March. I did it from March to November. And I said, and I told y'all the first of the month, I went through the first part of the end of last year, beginning of this year, I went through a depression on social media. I started to like doubt myself because I wasn't like important. People would look at me with my followers and they wouldn't think that I was even serious about my artistry. And I just kept pushing. And it's like, but sir, you know, I've done this, I've done that. Please don't just look at my numbers. And so I went into a depression because it was like I was never valuable. I was never worth it. And I said, God, so I had to get in my Bible. I had to start talking because I started doubting myself. I started to just really like get into this mad anxiety and depression. And I started getting in my Bible. I said, God, I know that you had me this many years ago, and this time you can have me then. So I started to read my Bible, y'all, and I tell you, I said, God, I'm praying that you open up new doors for me socially, mentally, physically, everything. And when I tell y'all that when I went down there to Rickey Smiley, I was battling with what I was going to wear. And I was like, I wanted to make it stick. So I said, I gotta put on something like that's gonna just really show me and really be the topic of conversation. So long story short, I went down there and God, he blessed me with money coming down there because he saw my drive.
Look, what we're gonna do for you tonight, came all the way from Atlanta. We're gonna give you $150 for some gas. Go to the Waffle House, get you something to eat. And if you're too sleepy to drive back, we're going to make sure that you're taken care of. You can go somewhere and crash and get up and drive home in the morning. Wow. Atlanta has been very good to me. We're going to show you the same love that ATL showed me. Welcome to Birmingham. The long drive, the determination. Drove all the way up to Virginia for $200. I used to drive to Atlanta for no money just to get the opportunity to be on stage. I love that. So we're going to make sure you got some money in your pocket. We're going to send you some love. We're going to follow you and support you. So thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir. He going to make it.
That man just shouted me out on Instagram, y'all. Like, my numbers are going up. My numbers are going up right now. Like, and I'm so indebted to this man, like, Rickey Smiley. If you're watching this, I want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing me to get on that stage. Thank you for sharing your platform for me because you didn't have to do it. Just thank you. Thank you, Rickey.
You know, Tyrus, man, you don't have to thank me, man. That's what I'm supposed to do. God bless me and put me in a position so I can do stuff like that, you know, whether it's feeding homeless, feeding the hungry, to encouraging the talent, and just trying to heal people that's broken and stuff. God put you in a powerful position to do powerful things. Sometimes God give you certain things to see if he can trust you. You understand? You driving from Macon, Georgia to Birmingham, singing that song, the money that, the whatever we blessed you with wasn't even enough money compared to how you performed and how you made the audience feel. You know, I really should have gave you the whole damn check because you made people feel so awesome, and the audience a full, complete standing ovation. And, you know, brother, you know, when people make a sacrifice and drive 3.5 hours to come just for an opportunity to be on stage as an artist, I really understand. And a lot of times, man, I had to do stuff like that and was wondering where my next dollar was coming from. And me giving you that compared to what you did was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. Thank you. This video is to thank you for bringing your talents to us. You know, this video is to thank you for driving 3.5 hours to sing like you did to our audience and, you know, made everybody feel great. We appreciate you sharing your talent with us. You and the young lady that drives up from Mississippi and people that come from all over the country that come to karaoke night. So it's a blessing to have y'all, Tyrus, and that's my job. You know, I remember going out of town, driving over to Atlanta, going and meeting people like Earthquake and Bruce at certain spots to audition for stuff for no money. And I remember a few times when Gary Abdow and different people broke me off $40 and $50 to put gas in the car where I can make it back to Birmingham. And I just remember what those days was like, and had nobody put money in my pocket to do what I was able to do, I wouldn't be in a position to bless you. So my job is to pay it forward. I remember young Deon Cole and a young DeRay and a young Lil Rail come down to Birmingham to perform. I remember Mike Epps came to Birmingham and I was able to pay him $250. This is Mike Epps. And we performed at a club called Park West. I opened the show up. Mike Epps went on stage, gave Mike Epps $250, and he drove back to Atlanta. I remember one time me, Earthquake, and Monique, Oscar award-winning Monique and Earthquake and myself split $250 and went back to Earthquake apartment to play Nintendo after we had left Crystal's to get some hamburgers and some French fries. And we split $250 between the three of us. So we paid dues. So, you know, when God get an opportunity to put me in a position, you didn't call, you didn't go in my inbox on Facebook, you didn't text nobody, you showed up. And when people show up, they serious about their craft. When people show up and take a chance of not getting even picked to go on stage. You took a chance by coming because it wasn't guaranteed. Because once between 9 and 9:30, we have to shut the show down because I have to be on the air in the morning. I have to go home and I can't be there all night. But when anybody show up to karaoke and they put their name on their list, that's like pulling names. So if I was a blessing to your life, brother, if I was able to help you or encourage you in any type of way, Steve Harvey did it for me. Cedric the Entertainer did it for me. Carl Strong did it for me. James Stevens III did it for me. A lot of different comedians that had comedy nights did it for me. Wanda Smith did it for me. I remember one time I drove to Atlanta and Wanda Smith paid me $300 and my rent was $335. I didn't have rent money. You know, thank God for Wanda Smith. Thank God for Marvin Dixon having me down in Miami. There's a lot of people put money in my pocket and gave me opportunities, and George Wallace and all of the comedy club owners that really gave me an opportunity when I was broke and didn't have anything, and Gary Abdow and different ones. So, you know, when I bless you, it comes from a sincere, genuine place, you know, and thank you for the video that you made. Thank you for being talented and blessing us with your talent. And that's my job. So what I did wasn't special. I know you appreciate it. I know it meant a lot to you, but that was just a drop in the bucket compared to what you did for us. Man, God bless you. God bless your life. God bless your career. And give and it shall be given unto you. And everybody that's out there, whether you're in the entertainment industry or whether you work at Amazon, FedEx, wherever you work, sometimes God puts you in a position and puts you in a place to see if he can trust you. And if he can trust you, that's when he expand your territory. When he know that you're going to take what he blessed you with and do the right thing with it. So if I were able to bless you to the point where you make a video to it just made you put tears in your eyes like that, then God be the glory. I'm just thankful that I'm older and wiser and I'm able to help you. I thank God for allowing me to be able to give you something to put in your pocket. Say, hey, take this money, put it in your gas tank, drive all the way back to Macon, Georgia. God bless you. Thank you for coming. Keep doing what you're doing. Everybody that's out there that's in a position that's doing anything, man, keep people encouraged. You don't know what people dealing with. You don't know what people going through. Everything that look good on the outside, they might be going through something, you know. I done had to perform. My granddaddy funeral was 2 years ago today. And I'll never forget leaving that cemetery, that casket out there, and driving off, because I was the last one to leave the cemetery. When I left the cemetery, the workers had came and was lowering my granddaddy casket into the ground next to my grandmother. And I remember leaving that cemetery and looking in that rearview mirror, seeing that casket there all alone by itself. Going to the repast, get something to eat, and kind of hug a few family members, and walk my ass on stage and performed in Jackson, Mississippi that night. And with a heavy heart, with all that on me. Because who am I to cancel the show? Because their granddaddy died too, and their mama died, their kids died, they died, they got cancer and leukemia and sickle cell and struggling, going through what they going through. You know, too much is given, much is required. Everybody that's out there, keep grinding. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep giving. Keep loving. And keep God first. God bless you, and God bless your life. And I hope that this bless somebody. I absolutely love you, and I'm praying for you, and I'm praying for your family. And make sure we pray for people that's grief-stricken right now, and pray for the people that's hungry and don't have anything to eat, and the homeless, that God will provide everybody what they need, where they won't suffer. So thank you for inspiring me to be better and to do better.